Anyway, we do a lot of stuff on Liz Bakes For You. Sometimes we even bake stuff okay. Welcome everybody to season 2 of Liz Bakes For You. I'm Liz, I'm the person who's baking for you, and this season we have a microphone, we have this camera, and then we also have a third camera now, which hopefully is gonna make this season go great. We're really set up for success here. So what are we getting started with? I decided after years of thinking about making them that I was going to attempt Japanese souffle pancakes because I wanted to eat them and I've never made them before. And what resulted were the saddest pancakes I've ever made in my life. If you'd like to watch me make these, stay tuned. We're coming up with the whole recipe, some optimism in the beginning, a complete failure in the middle, and then something edible at the end. So here we go. Japanese souffle pancakes. I have 2 recipes, one from Food and Wine and one from NYTimes. So I haven't decided which I'm going to use yet. But when I originally saw these pancakes many years ago, and apparently they took off around 2010, I thought to myself, I want to make that. That looks fun. And then what happened was you need like a metal circle that you put on the pan to like put the batter in to cook. And that was a step too far for me. So I just decided to never make them. However, this is for Instagram, or this is for YouTube, not Instagram. Well, I'm gonna probably end up on Instagram a little bit. So I figured it's a good time to try these out. Though the more I look at this recipe, the more I'm a little worried. We have one that has 4 eggs that makes 8 pancakes, and we have one that has 8 eggs that makes 4 pancakes. So I don't know which one to use. You know what? Why don't I start with the NYTimes one? Because I am a subscriber to NYTimes. It's $14.99 a month for my access to these recipes, and yeah, that's true, and the news, but... Okay, but what I'm saying is I actually kind of paid for this recipe.
Oh, that's true.
In a way. So, NYTimes, Japanese souffle pancakes. What are they? They are pancakes, and they are fluffy like souffles. I have no idea how these are going to turn out. They might not turn out at all because I might do them not the way the recipe says. You know me. Egg whites inside the bowl of a stand mixer, which is dirty right now. Great start. Let me get my eggs. Let me get my mixer. And I will be back for some souffle pancakes. I'm going to show you how to separate eggs. This is something you might know how to do, but I thought you might not. And then if I were to measure them out before I showed you, you'd be like, how'd you do that? So just to be safe, I'm going to show you. It says to work with cold eggs and cold milk. So these are cold eggs from the fridge. We need 4 egg whites and 2 egg yolks from 4 large eggs separated and chilled. Ooh, I need something to put the extra yolks in. Okay, so separating eggs. Crack your eggs on, hi Frodo, crack your eggs on a flat surface, and you can use your hand if you want. I like to use the eggshell. So crack it flat, flip it over, and then I just kind of go back and forth until you're getting like, sometimes I like use this as like a little razor blade. There's always a little bit of like white left on the egg. That's fine. It doesn't matter. You can also, I'm sure you can use like boxed egg whites too if you want, but meh. I don't prefer this method. Just so everybody knows. Just so the internet knows. You just, yes, I know ew, but like, it's supposed to work. I think you gotta like commit to it, but all right, now we have these separated. Now we have all of our ingredients ready to go. Gross egg hands to boot. We begin. Place egg whites in a bowl of stand mixer or a medium bowl set aside. Done. Place egg yolks in a large bowl. Well, this isn't very large, but whatever. Add 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar. The vanilla. And baking powder to egg yolks. That's weird. Whisk until, whisk. Whisk until blended. But see, the baking powder is already reacting. This is chaos. All right, that looks blended. Add the flour and the milk. Flour. Milk. This seems like the right size bowl. So, you think? I guess like relative to the other ones. I don't want there to be any lumps of flour in here. That would be chaos. All right. Voila. It's not quite pancakes yet. Okay. Add the lemon juice, the salt, and the egg to the egg whites. So I actually did my salt. Oh, I need a tiny spatula. I have a little smiley face one that I really like. I wish they made one that was green with like an alien on it. Then it would really bring me back to my skating rink days. Add lemon juice and salt to egg whites. Okay, what I was saying. I put my lemon juice and my salt in here together. So here we go. One thing I did do is I rubbed it down, oh yeah. The stand mixer, I put a little apple cider vinegar, you can use plain vinegar too, on a paper towel, and I rubbed down the bowl and the whisk attachment. This helps take off potentially any like oil that was left over from anything else you mixed in it, because meringues do not like oil at all. It's ironic though, because if you make like a meringue buttercream, you're like whipping a bunch of fat into it. But that's just a macaron piping or macaron meringue making tip that I've learned. So I decided to do it here to set myself up for success, because I'm not like super confident these are going to come out the way I want them to. All right, whip the mixture on medium until foamy. About 1 minute. Oh no. It says to then begin to gradually add the last 5 tablespoons of sugar. So just gonna shake that in there. One thing, use regular granulated sugar, I believe, in this recipe, because I've tried to use like a refined cane juice, like it's a little bit thicker of a sugar, and it won't like dissolve. These are apparently popular in Tokyo, in the Harajuku district, and when I read that, all I could think of was Gwen Stefani in like, I don't know, 2008 or whatever, and her Harajuku girls, and I'm just like, now I just have na 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 na. They're like, if I was a rich girl. Never seen that actual play though, you know, Fiddler on the Roof. I didn't realize that it was a sample from that. Did you realize that? All right, that's all in there. Now I'm gonna turn this off for 1 second, so we can hear me. You want to beat this to stiff peaks, but I wanted to stop right here because this is soft peaks, and you can tell because when I lifted this up, it does like this cute little like whoop. That's soft. Stiff will just be like, I mean, it'll be stiff. It'll just stay put. So medium, it says to knock it up to high. So I do a little and I check it. So when you pull this up,
ooh, look at it.
That looks pretty stiff. You see how stiff it looks? Okay. So, I'm feeling very accomplished so far. Okay, so you add the meringue to this in 3 additions. Carefully grease the warm skillet. Carefully grease it. Okay. I have to be quite honest with you all. I watched one 10-second reel on Instagram of a dude ladling this without pastry rings onto a skillet, and I thought to myself, yeah, I'm gonna do it that way. Again, still, the reason I never made this recipe originally is because I didn't have these little pastry rings, And surprise, surprise, I didn't go out and buy them just for these. Watch these be like really good, and then I'm gonna be like, if you see these little photos, like they can be, this is like a terrible printed out photo of an internet. It's so bad, but they're pretty tall if you get the pastry rings, I think. But I think I'm still gonna get like what I'm looking for. I really think I'm gonna nail it from that one reel that I watched. Oh, wait, let me do this. I actually didn't finish the batter yet. This is my favorite new spatula. It has sparkles in it. I don't know if I brought this one to Oregon with me, but it's a sur la table purchase. We went into a fancy cooking store, and the only thing I could afford in there was the spatula. So meringues, you don't want to like, same with like the butter, I guess, but you want to scoop a little in. Now folding, oh God, this is chaos. Okay, I'm realizing now this is why the bowl isn't big enough. However, I have a plan, so don't you worry about me. So usually when you like fold a meringue into anything, you fold it in like 2 additions. Maybe this one's gonna do 3. And that's mostly so you can not fully knock all the air that you just whipped into the eggs out of the meringue that you created. Even if these aren't good, this looks pretty neat. I think they're gonna be good. I love breakfast foods. I love like a breakfast for dinner situation. I love a breakfast for breakfast situation. I love the combo of like a really deliciously sweet maple syrupy pancake with like really salty, greasy hash browns. That's like a classic breakfast situation right there. All right, so here's my genius idea. I've done 2 additions.
Oh my God.
This is why they pay me the big bucks. Now this is pretty similar to how I'd like fold a like a macaronage technique, where you're folding macaron batter, where you're just going down, folding, down, folding. You just fold it in, David. Just fold it in. Okay, I don't want to overmix this. That looks pretty good. So it's very light, very airy. Really hoping it comes out okay. So now we're gonna reposition the cameras so that you guys can hang out with me over on top of the hot stove. A very fun position for my phone to be, directly above a cooking surface. Okay, test pancake. Everybody knows you gotta do 1 test pancake. I have my ladle. I'm doing it. Oh! I was supposed to put butter down.
So the test pancake is trash.
We're just gonna put our tools there. This is supposed to take 3 to 4 minutes, so. Timer, 1. Element, too hot. The benefit to making regular pancakes is you flip them really quickly.
You're in and out.
Yeah, this is like, oh, lid. Okay,
It's a test one.
it is a test one. I had the butter here and everything. It smells good. Ooh. Oh, it looks like it's burning.
You didn't put any butter on?
All right. This isn't the best sign. It's definitely burning. Oh my God. Okay, the rings are the least of my worries. Okay, let's get a little butter in there. All right, just going for it. I mean, I'm just going for it.
Oh boy.
I'll just give this a quick 4 minutes. See, look at this.
Yeah.
That's low. God, I hate this. I hate this oven. I feel like I missed it when I was gone, but I really don't like it. But if you film from the other way, people are going to see all of our mess.
Blur it out.
Blur out the mess. That's not so bad. Huh? Huh? It's falling down a lot.
Yeah.
Trying again with the burner off, the butter on. Woo. No. Lid. I'm going to turn this on for 1 second. 1,000. Where'd the rest of that pancake go?
I ate it. It wasn't going to be in the photo anyway. It's trash.
That's true. None of these are going to be in the photo. We're going to have to film a whole new video because this is going to look too shitty to put on Instagram. Okay. This is going to require some thought. Maybe like I'll spoon it. Or I could put it through this and...
Please don't do that.
That would be perfect though. Because it come out this end. I could mush it. Okay. I'll try the method with the tiny guy. One of these guys. How small is too small? Too small? Okay, that was an improvement. Oh my god. I don't know. There's no good angle. Oh god. Those look better. Turn this back on for 1 second. I got Butterfinger. I would like this, but it's unsalted, so it's not very good. It's a good thing we ate that first trash one. No one will ever have to see it.
I need a snack.
A little jiggle. They're kind of falling flat, which I think we're just gonna say that's what they're supposed to do. Well, clearly I didn't mix the egg white in enough, but whatever. All right. Ooh, we're cooking now. This is way too hot still. These are my donut cutters, and I'm using them to try the method where you like actually use these. You use the rings because I want to make tiny little minis. So I greased all of them. I brushed them all with butter. And now I'm going to spoon this mixture into them. Oh, I guess I'm spooning into that one. Quiet on the set, please. You know, we have one AC vent in our kitchen, and it's directly above me, but our cabinets are blocking it, so it's nice and toasty. I think in order to get them to stay tall, that's why you use the rings. Because you can stack more so they do fall, but they don't fall as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess
I think this is a good idea.
the point here is to use the rings. Okay. I don't know how to do this.
That's why we're...
That one was pretty hot.
You got that thing on hot.
Oh. How do you hold the ring though? Ugh. Okay. Everybody pause. Nobody panic. These look silly. This is also very hot. Okay, this guy got really flat. Sad. That is just, that's the one we can eat. Put these here so everybody can see them. Ah!
Okay.
That one's so cute! I wonder if I should flip them back over. Oh my god. No, I shouldn't, because look what happened on the other side.
Oh, yeah. It didn't touch.
It didn't touch. I probably didn't put enough batter in there. This was my attempt, my ladle attempt. These look like, this is effectively like the saddest looking pancake I've ever made in my life. Look at this. But after I did these little stupid ones, I did remember that I have little circle rings, metal circle rings for my donuts. So I used those in varying sizes, with the most successful one being this one. The bottom of it didn't touch at all. But if we put it this way, it looks really good. So this one also looks really good. Look at those sides. Also didn't touch at all on the bottom. So the problem is that these taste extremely good. I think they're really sweet though. So if you're gonna eat these with like, I don't know, if these were gonna be like your breakfast, I'd probably just put butter on them and that would be sweet enough. If you're gonna have them as like a dessert, then yeah, throw some more maple syrup and some ice cream on there. But pro tip, get the rings, use the little rings, fill them up a little higher than you think you should, or else it won't touch on the bottom. And also, like, follow recipes when they say certain stuff, because they might mean it. But, you know, Japanese souffle pancakes, there we go. Thank you all for watching this episode on Japanese souffle pancakes. As you can see, it didn't necessarily go as planned, but I hope you liked it. I hope you like it. And I also hope you subscribe to my channel and check out some of the other episodes I have from season 1, and then continue to watch throughout season 2. I will see you guys next week. I am going to eat all of these.
Oh, yeah.
I did it. We did it. This is dumb, though. Who wants to make souffles into pancakes? They do taste really good. I don't know.